Welcome, Leo, to your weekly reading. This is for the 2nd to the 9th of February. This week, I'm going to start off by pulling your charms. This is going to give us an inclination of what could be in your energy field this week. And you have the horse, the mermaid, and the hand. The horse tells me, my dear Leos, that this week there is going to be movement forward and there is an element of freedom coming into your life. The horse appears when you are ready to move forward after a period of stagnation and uncertainty. You are being encouraged, Leo, to honor what energizes you instead of what restricts you this week. Now, the mermaid tells me that this week you're also going to be tapping in to deeper depths of your emotional side. When the mermaid appears, your intuition is calling you into deeper waters, asking you to listen more closely. There could also be a hidden truth or a deeper emotional layer that could be surfacing this week. And with the hand coming through here, what I feel, Leo, is that you could be getting assistance or support this week, or you could be making deeper connections with certain people. The hand usually appears when there is help coming towards you, or when you're being asked to reach out in some way. Right, let's move on now to your reading. And I'm just going to get the cards. This week we are going to do something different. We are going to look at what you know versus what you're missing. So let's see what the energy of this week is all about for you. I'm going to start off by looking at what you already sense about this week, then what you're misreading, thirdly, what you're not seeing at all, what actually happens this week, and finally, how to make the most of it. Leo, I'm going to start off over here with 6 of Cups and the King of Pentacles, and we're looking at what you actually sense this week. And what I'm seeing here is that you have a very strong feeling that you are going to be given something of value. Now, when I say value, it's something that you have been longing for, something that you have been calling out for. It's something that is connected to what makes you feel stable and rooted on the physical realm. What I'm seeing here is that you have a strong sense that what you have been calling out for, whether you've actually put it out there on the physical realm, looking, say, for a romantic partner or a job or a new apartment, or if this is something you have been putting out onto the spiritual realm, what I do see is that you have a strong feeling you're going to be receiving something of value this week, something of great importance. Let's move on now and see what you could be misreading this week. And we have the Hierophant and Justice. Now, with these two cards coming out together and both being Major Arcana cards, the only thing you need to be aware of, my dear Leos, is that sometimes your expectations with regards to timing could be different to divine timing. Many times, my dear Leos, we have a belief that certain things should happen in our lives at certain times. And when it doesn't happen, we get incredibly disappointed. And this is a message coming through to let you know there is always a bigger picture at play. There are times you have to wait because there are certain things that have to align and be in place before you see manifestations happen. You are not aware of it, and all we feel at times is the frustration of it not happening. This is a very big message coming through, asking you to believe that when things don't happen when you expect them to, not to get despondent, frustrated, or disappointed, but to be calm and believe that everything is working out just the way it's meant to, and things will come into your life at the perfect time. Now let's move on and see what you're not seeing at all this week, where your blind spot could be, and we have 3 of Pentacles and 8 of Pentacles. Now, my dear Leos, this is an interesting message because for many of you, you might be feeling as though you are very alone with regards to a certain area of your life, and you just have to get down to business, sort things out, work through things, and try and find your way forward. What you could be missing is that there is either an existing group of people around you, or there could be people that you could reach out to this week that could actually be of great help to you. So what you are missing here, my dear Leos, is that you are not alone. Even though it might feel it and it might seem it, if you go a little bit deeper, there is going to be the help you need. You just need to be aware and look around and see where you can reach out. Virgo, say for example, you have decided to relocate, to move to another area completely, where you know nobody and you have no friends. And you have this feeling now, you have to figure everything out on your own. This 3 of Pentacles could be a group, say a Facebook group made up of people who have done the very same thing you are about to do. And they are going to be able to answer all your questions, all your worries, all your concerns. Should I move to this area? What bank should I go to? How do I register my car? Where do I look for a job? All this is not something that you need to manage on your own. There are people out there that can help you. Leo, you could be working really hard, say, in looking for a job. Day after day, you're just going it alone, trying to find different ways to do it. There could be people around you within your network, my dear Leos, that all you have to do is reach out and ask them, do you know of anybody? Is there anybody you can introduce me to? If you reach out, you are going to get the help and the assistance you want. Now let's move on and see what actually could happen this week. And we have 2 of Wands and the 4 of Wands. Now, Leo, what I see as great possibility for you is what we picked up over here with the horse. You could create a gateway this week in terms of what you decide to do and who you decide to reach out to. And you are able to take all your plans and ideas and get them actually going. I do see you meeting with a lot of success this week, my dear Leos. 4 of Wands tells me that what you set your mind to, what you embark on, what you bring into your life is going to be very rewarding. I see you celebrating, I see your vibration rising, and all in all, I think this week is going to have a wonderful feel to it. Now let's move on and see how you should make the most of this week. And we have the Sun and the Three of Cups. So, my dear Leo, the best way to make the most of this week is first and foremost to connect and reach out to people. People you know and people you don't know. Both are going to play a very important role in your life. When you do that, when you bring the right people in at the right time, your life is going to feel so much easier. That is the key to this week. We do see that when you do that, when you call in the soul tribe and you ask for their opinion and their suggestions and their advice, it's going to make you feel you're part of something. It's going to be very good for you emotionally as well. It's going to show you you're not doing this on your own. I see with the Sun here, Leo, things are going to work out incredibly well for you this week. Great surprises could pop up unexpectedly. By reaching out and connecting, you're going to get results and outcomes that exceed your expectations. You're going to find people wanting to go the extra mile for you, wanting to be there for you, and are really invested in you and your well-being. So I feel this week is going to be very successful and positive for you. That's all I have for you right now. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I wish you the most wonderful week, and I'm sending you all so much love.